So the question is, in case if a company is going to incur capital expenditure on health and safety. Now, this expenditure on health and safety obviously is not going to generate cash flow for the company. Now, in that case, how do we take a decision for incurring these health and safety measures or capital expenditure on health and safety? What we do in a case like this, ultimately, for any decision that we take in finance, we need to convert that situation in monetary values. And by converting that situation in monetary terms, then we are able to take a decision. Now, if I have to incur capital expenditure on health and safety equipments, what will I do? I will discuss with my technical team and the experts in this respect, and find out if I do not incur this capital expenditure on health and safety or any other requirement, maybe on pollution, let's say pollution treatment, any such expenditure that we incur, which may not have direct cash inflow accruing from those capital expenditure, how do I take those decisions? I will take those decisions by discussing with the experts and find out from them. If I don't incur this capital expenditure on pollution control or pollution treatment or on health and safety, what is the cost that I'm likely to suffer on account of lack of those health and safety equipments? So the cost that I am likely to suffer in my operations, now that cost becomes, I treat that cost as saving and as a notional cash inflow to me. And using that notional cash inflow to me, I will be able to figure out whether I will be able to figure out as to I should go for the decision or I should not go for the decision. That is situation number one. Situation number two, please remember, there are certain expenditure which are mandatory in nature. And for these expenditures which are mandatory in nature, really speaking, we do not have to do any financial analysis as we will do for a project which is going to generate cash flow. And why we do not have to do any such detailed financial analysis for such expenditure? And that is because it is a mandatory requirement. I have to do, meaning I have to do. So I have no choice, because if I don't do it, I will be failing in complying with some statutory requirement. And that will cause me number one, penalty, and that can also cause me loss in terms of loss of image. And I would not like to suffer as a business either of these two things. And this is how we will take a decision with regard to investment in the health and safety equipment or any such expenditure for that matter. I hope this answers your query.
Yes,
Okay, good, very good.